lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Mad, jealous, mad, jealous, hating. Mad, jealous, mad, jealous, hating.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey guys, how are you? Girl, what is going on, y'all? Let me see. Hey everyone. What is up? Hey Dr. A. Hey Desi. Good morning, pineapples. Gangstars. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Guys, we're not going to take a long time to jump into this. We're going to get right up into it. I'm going to try my best. Today is going to be a busy day, and I'm sure you know why. Today is my momversary. Oh yeah, and it's Farrah's 12th birthday. But today's the day I became a mom. Okay. So yes, today's the day. Farrah's 12. We got lots to do. Um we're having guests over this evening and all the things. So, yes. But yes, today's Farrah's birthday. I did do a post, and it's funny. People are funny. Anywho, but yes, I did do a post, and of course, people get mad. But that's okay. At the end of the day, that's what we do here on you when the babies, when our loved ones, when our boos and our husbands and men's and the girlfriends have birthdays. That's what you do. So it is what it is. Anywho, yes, to the little lady, thank you, thank you. I will make sure Farrah sees all of these happy birthdays, and we'll see you guys. I might, I you know. I'll see you guys at some point to say happy birthday. We always do a little something, something. She and I are probably going to grab a little bite to eat after I finish this, because I have a little bit of running around to do with her. And then I have running around to do by myself. And then, as a fam, we have running around later. So, um, and such. So, but I've been vlogging a little bit of it, here and there. I haven't been like all together vlogging everything, but we've been kind of in birthday mode all week. So yes, 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 yes. Let's see. Girl. So yes, we're gonna go ahead and see what is going on over at Myjazzylife. Guys, it's weird. So the other day, what's today? Today is Friday. So one day this week, I can't even remember what day it was, but I saw that video. So Jasmine had a bright idea that she wants to do reactions. Jasmine been wanting to be a reactor. It's giving she wants to be a reactor. Okay. If you want to have a reaction channel, just put up another channel. Peach has 14. Girl, I got 3. I got my vlog channel. I got my news and whatever channel, whatever you want to call Real Talk Bougie. I've got that one. I have this one. So I mean, girl, you can have 100 channels if you want to, but I don't know, girl. a mess, right? Mocha, is it Mushing's podcast? Good morning. Good morning, Bougie Gang, everyone. Um, let's see. Let me say hi to everybody. Cool Gamer, Anisha, hey boo boo, Desi, Erica, 2 times, Dr. A. I'm sure I'm saying 2 times to everyone. Coco, um, India, hey boo. Hey Lady Godiva. Hey Cece Monet. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi Charisse. Good morning. Good morning. Pineapples 2 times. June to you. Okay. Good morning. Mocha. All right. Um, Peach says, look, I mean, there's a whole strategy behind that. So trust and believe. I mean, people having multiple channels is not a big deal. If you have if some people may be banking on one monetized channel, and that's fine. Look, I watched Damian Prince did a chat once about YouTube, and it was like the fifth iteration of a channel that finally got the Prince family to where the Prince family is at this moment. But of course, you guys remember DMB Nation. And before that, they'd had like 3, 4 other channels. So, and may have plenty others. They've got the little fairy tale, the family kids songs. They've got the kids channel. Each kid has a channel. Bianca has a channel. You know what I'm saying? Like multiple channels. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Now, is everybody working every channel at every moment? No. Like right now, I had to shut my vlog channel down. I just couldn't do everything. You know what I'm saying? 2 channels is a lot. It's a lot for me to come from here to over there, right? Um, so to Real Talk Bougie, and then just thinking about the holidays coming and wanting to put up additional content that's not the same as over here or on Real Talk. It's a lot. It gets to be a lot. But anyway, have as many as you want. Okay. So at the end of the day, um, Sis decided to go live and talk about the situation with the 2 YouTubers. I don't even want to say their names because I'm going to be honest. I think their names, that particular situation isn't good for my monetization because I think that channel is the channel off YouTube because I saw it the day, not the day it happened, because I was on Instagram and I saw the Instagram post about what happened. So I searched the channel, I saw it on TikTok, and then I looked on YouTube and the full video was there. And I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did probably put about 30 minutes into it. And I saw up until when the police came and then they shut the channel, they shut the live down. And I was looking for the channel yesterday. I didn't see it. So I don't know if they took it down or what. Like if YouTube took it down based on the allegations, I don't know. But what I know is that Jasmine thought it was a good idea to go after another hot topic and talk about it. And sis, it was a live stream, and sis doesn't even have 3,000 views on a channel with over 50,000 subscribers. And I mean, um the numbers haven't been numbering for her over there in a minute, but at the end of the day, um, it's not normally like that, and especially on a topic that could be, somewhat interesting. But girl, I don't know what's happening. I just have some opinions on what I think is going on. I mean, I think the boy that cried wolf type thing, Jasmine even used their pictures instead of going with her own. Jasmine, the people, like, she's silly because the people that subscribe to you, um they don't know who these ladies are. I wouldn't have known who these ladies are had I not seen on Instagram what was going on. And I remember telling my husband, like, can you believe this? And then I saw the video with the poo-poo. And you know what I mean? Like I was like, what the hell? I've never even heard of these people, but I knew enough. Like, this is just a side of YouTube I'm not really interested in, just to be honest. I mean, no tea, no shade. I'm not interested in all of that. And the supporters that go with it. Whoever's watching that, I'm gonna be honest. If you watch that, that's your business. I'm not into it, girl. I'm not into it at all. Only reason why I was over there was because it was a hot topic, and it showed up in my Instagram feed as some foolishness going on. And I mean, I don't want to not be in the know of what's going on, but damn. Anyway, she puts this as the thumbnail and decides she's going to have a conversation. Now, this is you see where the red line is. That's how far I made it. Let's get into it a little bit. Um it's just a real sign of what is going on over there. And then these other videos, I have them tagged because we have not watched them yet as a fam. These two. So these two right here. So we might not do that this morning because I got to go. I'll be back live, but it'll be for like a little bit just to say hi. Let Farrah say hi to you guys a little bit later on. And that might be all I can do today. I don't even know if I'm going to make it over to Real Talk Bougie. I'm going to try because there is another missing person report to talk about. There's a lady from Charlotte who has disappeared under some strange circumstances. Let me show you guys real quick, just so you guys, if you're in the area or we don't know, people end up in lots of different places. So let me just flip the screen real quick, just to bring some awareness to the sis who is missing at the moment. Her name is Alicia Watts. She was last seen in Charlotte, and she was with a guy named James Dunmore, who allegedly was her boyfriend. Long story short, she had come to she was in Charlotte with her boyfriend or some dude she was seeing, and they say this guy has a laundry list bad background from assaults, maybe a previous kidnapping. I have to actually eyeball his background check myself. But he has a colorful past, put it that way. And this is a professional woman with a beautiful Mercedes Benz. And sis has been missing. The last time she was seen was July 17th. They went to a comedy show. This is homie right here. Okay. This is the dude. If you live in the Charlotte area, he has had the police over to his house. He was found unresponsive in her car at the DMV. I don't know if he was trying to process her car, but sis has been missing for several days. Last heard from on July. So the missing persons, I think, was filed on the 17th. But on the 14th, she traveled to Charlotte for a weekend to visit her boyfriend. Watts planned to see a comedy show on Sunday night with some friends, but she did not respond to the messages and did not attend. Friend Brittany Harris last saw Watts active on social media Friday night. Her family also says that Alicia, she was last seen on the 16th on Pamela Lorraine Drive, which is the street that homie lives on, Mr. James Dunmore. Also, the fact that James Dunmore's lives in a home that is in his sister's name. When they last saw her, I think her cousins live in his neighborhood. He was driving her car. Okay. The family also says Alicia was last seen on the 16th on Pamela Lorraine Drive. Authorities say her car, a black Mercedes, was found 60 miles away last Tuesday, and her boyfriend, James Dunbar, was unresponsive inside. Family members have been pleading with anyone who has information about Watts' whereabouts and to call immediately. It's not like her to not show up. This is the house where Sir lives in. It's all over the news here. It's concerning why he was at the DMV in her car and then he passed out. I guess he's still alive. They didn't say unresponsive and deceased. They just said unresponsive, so he might have been in a stupor. I don't know. But she's a native of North Carolina, and sis is not been heard of. She's 39 years old. James Dunbar is not a he's not unfamiliar to the law enforcement, and they say he's a native of Charlotte. And I was trying to look up on the sheriff's website to see what I could find. I just didn't have enough time to really get into it, but word on the street is that he's a very bad guy. And for whatever reason, he's over there at the DMV in her car, driving her car, and she hasn't been heard from, the better part of an entire week at this point. So her family came from about 100 miles away, to come and just kind of ascend on Charlotte to see, like, walking paths, knock on doors, spread awareness, all of the things that she's missing. So she's a grown woman, over there to her grown boyfriend's house, who doesn't seem like he's hitting on much, but that's her boo. Um and sis is hasn't been heard from in several days. Do I have this pulled up? Let me see. I didn't want to get too deep into this right now, but let me see if I can. Give me, hold on.
Since Monday. That's when police first put out an alert for her. She was last seen in Charlotte on July 16th after reportedly traveling here from Moore County. Tonight, her cousin is shedding some light on the investigation. WBTV's Cam Gaskins is live outside CMPD in Uptown Charlotte. Cam, who does the cousin believe has any piece of information that could help out in this case?
Yeah, Siobhan, Gwen Utley is one of the last people to see Alicia Watts alive and saw Watts leaving church with her boyfriend who lives here in Charlotte. Now, as the investigation continues this week, Utley believes that boyfriend is the only person who knows what happened to her cousin. It's all new at 11.
We haven't found her yet, so we're still ongoing and looking, and that's the main priority, is to find Alicia.
Nearly 2 weeks after she last saw her cousin Alicia Watts, Gwen Utley is still demanding answers.
It has got a little better on the information part, but we still need more.
She says she's been encouraged by the way CMPD has devoted all its resources to finding Watts, and by the outpouring of support she saw at Wednesday's press conference.
I feel like yesterday was a day that they, really got to work and really went through things with a fine-tooth comb.
Wednesday night, that fine-toothed comb led CMPD to search this house on Pamela Lorraine Drive, the place they believe she was last seen alive. Utley says the home belongs to the sister of Watts' boyfriend. She's hoping there's something inside that will lead the police to find her.
I'm just hoping they found any evidence. They were really working, and they were out there for hours, numerous hours before they left.
Utley says she last saw Watts leaving church on July 16th with her boyfriend. They got into Watts' car and the boyfriend drove them away. Utley says it was the same car that was found at an Anson County DMV on July 18th. An unresponsive man was found inside. Watts' family says that man was her boyfriend.
So he would be the lead, and he was the last one to see, to drive her car with her in the passenger seat.
As the family is still searching for information, Utley believes that Watts' boyfriend is the only place where they can find answers.
But I know something happened. Something most definitely happened. And I do feel strongly that he knows about it.
I mean, this is awful. Sis is super cute. Not that that makes a difference or not, but she's a very attractive female. She's of a certain age. She's grown. She's 39 years old. She's driving a beautiful vehicle. And Sir has a lengthy criminal background of somewhat of a dangerous nature. And sis is in desperate need of eyeballs out here paying attention and looking and seeing if anyone sees what's going on. Oh, Utley, not girl Utley. Good morning to everyone here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, this is awful. We will do a little bit more of a deeper dive because of course I went to Facebook tells it all, girl. Lots going on over there, but nonetheless, my Jazzy Life decided it was a good idea to pivot and go live on a topic that her mommy channel. I mean, Jasmine is definitely ratchet, but Jasmine is not as ratchet as the shenanigans of her subject matter on yesterday. She hasn't gotten to that point, right? Yet. Jasmine was kind of, it was funny to me. I'd like to see how this unfolds because Jasmine was a little bit in disbelief that sis Shell was actually in trouble. And what I saw, which I'm sure there's clips all over the internet, but what I saw when the cops came in, um, when the police officer said we've been getting calls from all over the country, I was like, my God, I'm not surprised. But when sis Shell seemed to be in like a daze and confused and almost like she's reading from a teleprompter, with the black eye and all kinds of stuff, um it seemed like she had been through something, right? And people were afraid for her, and they called the police. That's basically what happened. This thumbnail right here, if you're not familiar, the lady in the red hair, I don't know if she's some sort of dominatrix or just, I don't know, but the lady in with the lime green hair seems to be some sort of love slave or I don't know what she is. I don't know if they're damn, I don't know what they got going on over there. I don't even watch this channel. The way I found out about it, if you're just coming in, is I actually saw it on Instagram, what was going on. And that's where I first became aware that these people even existed. Okay. And I went over to it, and it was still posted at the time. I don't know if it's still on YouTube or not. I checked maybe late last night to see if the channel was still up, and it was gone. So, but I don't know, maybe I was not in the right, I don't know. You guys tell me if it's still up or not, any of you guys who watch this. But anyway, Jasmine, because it's a hot topic and Jasmine has decided by hook or by crook, she's going to talk on whatever she thinks is going to give her views. If you notice, like, look at this, broke life be like, and she's got a picture of somebody's projects right here. Okay. She talked about, which she keeps saying, submersible, submersible. Jazz is trying by hook or by crook to talk about whatever. She's using fake kitchens. She's doing whatever she needs to do to try to make something shake over there. And she's using captions like Chris moved out, question mark. She thinks people are going to come. If Chris moved out, girl, we going to find out when we find out. Jasmine, we know you far too well, sis. You're not going to make it that easy to let us know when Chris is gone. Girl, you going to be flat on your belly like you used to be, busted and disgusted when that man finally walks out the door. Okay? You're not going to be titling with some ribs in a foil pan. Chris left. Chris will never leave with some food on the table. Okay? Some over seasoned ribs. Yeah, he's not going nowhere. You couldn't get rid of Chris if you want it, girl. He's there. He's got a son there. He gets mail there. You gonna have to evict his ass at this point, okay? Chris ain't going nowhere, and he's gonna do exactly what he wants to do, okay? And yeah, that's why you were coming to tell us that you were short on your bills, okay? My man took Legendary and I like the way she's starting things out. Where's another one where it was just kind of very clickbaity? Single, he left me. Mom of 5 kids with Rona. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if sis is looking at her analytics and her numbers are dropping, which they very well could be. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not doing a deep dive into Chanalytics. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't care enough, but just on first glance, anyone who's got a channel, and you have access to your studio and you study analytics, it doesn't take a rocket science to figure it out just from this once over. Chris depressed, he just wants to eat. He wants a quiet house, okay? If Chris moves out, it will be a thumbnail close up of her nostrils laying on the bathroom floor. Girl, on the bathroom floor, laying on that bed, busted and disgusted. Jasmine has decided, I don't know if she's over there in the Peach Mindset group, but at the end of the day, Peach, what works for Peach is not going to work for you, Jasmine, because you got one foot in and one foot out. Peach and Wood have some sort of agreement that she is going to drag his ass, and he don't care. He don't care. He does not care. Okay? Because Wood was over there. They were in Houston at the Post Oak Hotel with the Rolls Royce dealership downstairs. Hold on. Portia's knocking at the door, y'all. He was over there at the Rolls Royce dealership. Okay? Wood does not give a fuck. Okay? They're over there sitting, putting their butts into Rolls Royces, playing around with the open doors. Okay? Fantasy shopping, right? Just, window shopping at the Rolls Royce dealership. Some people don't even have they don't even want to look at the Rolls Royce dealership because they're like, you know what I mean? For whatever reason, they just don't think they'll ever be able to attain that. Wood's over there scoping. She's like, you look nice in that car. That looks good on you. Okay. Jasmine is trying, okay, to replicate what Peach has going on. She was trying to say people are trying to make her battle with Peach or beef with Peach. Girl, I don't care. You can argue with whoever you want to. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and Chris will be on to the next one, okay? He'll be on to the next chick, okay? She's still letting him come over for them foods, and he's not I think Chris stays there, but he stays there when he's there and not there, right? But why, if you got a whole dummy who lets you sleep there when you want to, keep your clothes there, shares money with you, according to her, he pays bills, right? So at the end of the day, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like if that's how they do business over there, it's very transactional. He comes and goes to work. But let's get into this live because it was ridiculous. Okay. It was very ridiculous. But we will definitely get caught up on the vlogs. But yes, sis was talking about this situation. I thought it was funny because um and funny from a perspective of the irony or the coincidence that she is, um, you know, people feel like she's in a similar situation. Okay. So, let me see. Who are you saying is a paid actor, Flo? Because I've never really watched these channels before. And I watched the other day because I saw it. I think it was like on Neighborhood Talk, and or it could have been I don't know if it was on the Shade Room. It was on one of those channels, and talking about what happened. And when I searched it, I pulled it up. Obviously, did you see her talking? That's what we're getting ready to talk about right now, sis. Um, who's the paid actor? Are you talking about Shell as a paid actor? It seemed like they were up to some foolishness, but I don't know if the foolishness went left and that was an actual beating that she sustained, what's actually going on. But, for the police to kick in your door, it's a problem. So it's less about these people, these two ladies, as much as it is about Jazz. Oh, he's a paid actor. Thank you, Boo Boo. Okay, girl. I was like, which actors we talking about? Now, Jasmine, I think, was trying to make it seem like she didn't believe. Okay, let's just get into it. Okay.
It's a side part. Well, it was until
We're
somebody
gonna
messed up.
try and
I
show
don't
the
like the side
chat
part,
too.
and I really rushed this because I was supposed to be doing a hair review. And
Jasmine and them damn hair
go
clips.
play with them. Go play.
I think she just gets right into it.
Ooh, want your hot?
Oh, it's on 1.5 if you can believe it already.
Go. It's alone.
Girl, get your camera straight.
Go with your car. Look, it's over there. You see your car? You have a hat. Hot.
Girl, if you were listening to me on 1.5, it would be like this girl talks so damn slow, it's ridiculous.
Hey y'all. Hold on. Like y'all want to hear janky? Stop. Legend, stop.
What is it with some of these people who do not know how to control their tripods? I don't get it. I don't understand not having your shit straight before you start your live. You know what I'm saying? It's not perfect over here, but I have I'm gonna take a picture. Let me get my desk cleaned up. I'm gonna take a picture on this setup and in my office. My stuff, and I obviously, I guess that comes from her just vlogging all around her house, but why have a tripod if it's not stable? Like, it shouldn't be all of this moving around. And then also, I don't know. Let me just stop because it's ridiculous. Why am I even bothering to try to inject some sort of logic into this foolishness? You know what I'm saying? Like, girls, it's ridiculous. It's broken again. Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
There you go. Hey you guys. So I've been following this story since I found out about them, right? Who's familiar with this whole Queen Op?
Let me just say another thing too, real quick. This woman, she wants to get up in a damn algorithm so bad that she did a thumbnail. See, just keep in mind the reason why I'm purposely not saying the name of that channel, you guys can put it in the chat if you want to, because I don't want my name to my channel to get mixed up into that segment of the algorithm. And this chick is over here doing thumbnails and pictures. She wants some of that. She wants some of that real bad. You know what I'm saying? Real bad. Okay. Um, the dummy was in Yanni's bushes while she was live and then tried to come and talk about the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not surprised. There's ops in the bushes. That's why um people do their channels the way they do their channels. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't. So was she in the bushes in her live, or found a way to get in on FSU? Whatever. It's like, look, at the end of the day, this girl is ridiculous. Like, all you have to do is subscribe to the blogs to know what's going on, watch the news. This morning when I got up, Alicia Watts, she's a hot topic. Sis is missing, right? Um, along with many other women, but I'm not going to spend my time just talking about Carly Russell, who's with the foolishness. And there's people out here who are really in distress, either a victim or families of a potential victim. So yes, Carly Russell is juicy and everything, but Carly Russell is home having parties, riding around in her Mercedes. I needed to spend a few minutes helping a sis who's missing from her Mercedes that she's worked hard for, 39 years old, and has a ratchet type dude who may or may not be above flipping on somebody, right? So here's Jasmine. I'm not surprised, hanging out in bushes. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate that. I will let her know. We'll be live a little later. I'll let you see Farah. She's very excited, girl. She's been excited for 2 weeks now. And we've been having like mom-daughter dates all week. But we're, going out to dinners. My husband's home today, and we are doing we're doing birthday stuff. So that's why made sure I came on here early, because you guys probably won't see me for the rest of the day, other than when I let y'all, when she comes to say hi to the aunties. Okay. So be on the lookout for that. I'll let her speak to you guys and everything. So and if you're in the bushes, it may be subscriber only or something like that, for obvious reasons. She's 12, right? Anywho, let me get back on track. This woman, clearly Jasmine has been trying to get on these hot topics. So we already know what's going on. Yeah, they're not, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. What gets Jasmine out of bed is knowing that people are getting just as much views as she is. I mean, or more, or more. Okay.
Chanel situation. Like apparently they stream on all platforms wherever they can get it. You know what I'm saying? And I watched a live stream on YouTube, and then like listen to everything she said. I was just like, how could you do that to somebody that you care about? You said that's your friend. Like the things that people do for a quick dollar. And like you get so invested and you start looking around, you want to see everything. When TikTok got it all the time. I guess TikTok and Twitter just be it. But they stream on some other apps. But I guess got banned. That's why they came to YouTube and got arrested on YouTube. Her and her girlfriend. That is crazy. Like she made her friend eat SHIT on live dog for money. Like I get it. Social media is easy. You want your cut? It's easy funds. Trust me, I get it. But ain't no way I'm about to humiliate my best friend. No, okay. Well, I don't know what you want. It's sad. And then apparently, it was like secret messages in that live.
Oh, okay. The link is on here. It's got 162,000 views. I'll drop the link to it to anybody who wants to watch it. If you guys want, like, if I were to react to this video, like we'll go through it or something, it's gonna be over on OSIP. OSIP is like my backup channel. And it would have to be, because this stuff is so left. I don't want that in my stuff. So if you guys want to do that on a late night, maybe tomorrow, or at something like that, girl, look at the freeze frame. My God. Poor Jasmine, girl, get a life, sis. Get back to the dry sandwiches and grocery hauls. This is not for you, boo-boo. This is not for you. But yeah, we can oh, and I'm sure it's already posted, but girl, Krishan Rock was live yesterday too. That's something else I gotta post. She was talking some stuff. Her and Blueface were going back and forth on Twitter. Blueface posted something like house clean, laundry done. This is what I like. For real, something like that. Girl, she flipped her lid. And they were going back and forth about kind of like, I guess, what Jaden, whatever his baby mama does versus what she does. And she was on live for an hour. And, I wasn't sure if she was dropping. I mean, she kind of was dropping some tea. She said she saw some stuff in his phone and she was not with it. Okay. Anyway, we'll talk more about that too. So if you guys want some spicy stuff like that, it's gonna have to be over on OSIP. I can't even do that on Real Talk Bougie, but if you guys want that, we can talk about that. I will post the Krishan stuff over there if you guys want to see that. So anyway, let's keep getting on with this.
Y'all gotta watch it. And she explains, not Daniel, but Chanel was like, y'all wasn't worried about me. What are you trying to do? Y'all wasn't worried about me the whole 2 weeks that knowing, did y'all know she was, did y'all know? Okay. Do you want it on or what? Okay, well, I don't know. I don't want to wear it. Legend, stop. Dang, bro, that shit.
Someone's asking, do you know who CJ So Cool is? Yeah. His mom is live. His mom, she must work at Amazon. Look, there's so much going on YouTube. It's ridiculous. But CJ So Cool's mom started going live on YouTube. Girl, I guess she works at Amazon or some sort of warehouse. Girl, she was live over to the job yesterday. I'm thinking to myself, ma'am, and she's a very pretty lady. CJ So Cool's mom is really attractive woman. And but she's over there at the warehouse with her glasses on, girl. Sis is trying to read the chat. And I'm thinking to myself, why hasn't your son told you not to do that at work? Because once they find out that your son has 9 million subscribers, if they don't already know, and you're going live right there in the warehouse while you're working, and people are like, hey, come say hi to my audience. I'm live over here on YouTube. Girl, it's a whole mess. Anyway, let's keep going.
Hold on, y'all, because he's doing too much.
Look at the people in Jasmine's chat talking about I've never heard of them.
Can you hear me? You gotta look it up because they really don't stream on the platforms that we're familiar with, which is like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. They got banned from all those accounts, but she got banned from one. I guess they was on for a while, and they just.
You see how excited she is talking about this?
Oh my god! So apparently Chanel was throwing she was saying certain things. You can tell that poor girl was going through it.
Okay.
So she was saying certain things like, y'all wasn't trying to call the police the 2 weeks worrying about me and all this stuff. And y'all, the way she looked, she came on live. Her mouth is black, her eyes are black, her nose, everything is just, you can tell something going on. But Chanel seems like she's that type of friend that she just don't have any friends, and she'll bail a friend out. Yeah, her name is Michelle, but they call her Chanel. Shell. My bad, I said Chanel, but they call her Shell for Michelle. But and then on top of that, the girl that's her best friend, which is the Queen Op girl, she pregnant, and she was just dogging her on the live about, Michelle's gonna get out the house because I don't want her energy around my baby and all this, just dogging her. So she got locked up, and only way that I'm just trying to figure out how she got out. I think she got out on bail, but y'all, it's sad. It's a sad situation, and I feel like Michelle probably told him.
I really thought it was some sort of like weird S&M type situation going on. That's the vibe I got. I got the vibe that the queen is on some queen-ish, and she's almost like that guy who was down in Atlanta, the guy who had the tribe of women, and he ended up in prison, or he's in jail now or something. You know who I'm talking about. Just one of these people who's on some do this, do that, dominatrix type stuff, and they do stunts and whatever, but it comes off as a little dominatrixy and just weird. That was the vibe that I got. I've never watched those channels, and like I said, I was alerted to it on Instagram, and I saw the lady's black eye, and it was strange, and it sounded like that dude. I don't even want to say these names because I don't want the algorithm tabulating that into what I do over here. I don't want that. I don't even, you know what I'm saying? If you watch that, good for you. That's cool. I'm no tea, no shade on it. I'm not trying to track that audience over here because, we talk about mommy stuff and cooking. No big deal. You can type it. I'm just not going to say it. You know what I'm saying? Even though the computer reads the screens, but whatever. Anywho, I was thinking to myself, we all watch different stuff, right? We all watch different stuff, but everything is not content for your channel. You know what I'm saying? Everything's not content for your channel. It's okay, Dr. A. Seriously, like I was saying before, the queen lady, I'm just not going to say the whole name because I don't want that to start to filter into me. You know what I mean? And it's no shade to them. I'm a mom life, little ratchet mom life commentary. You know what I'm saying? That is not something I'm super interested in as far as a viewer. I ended up seeing it because it was news on Instagram. I went and researched it. And then here's this woman. Obviously, someone said in the audience that Yanni was talking about it, and she was over in Yanni's bushes. Girl, ridiculous.
But I think
It's
she
like
probably told them,
find
like,
your own tea.
okay,
There's so much news
she ain't
going on
nothing,
out
you know what I'm saying?
here.
But her girlfriend, on the other hand, you gotta listen to it. Her girlfriend, it's crazy. The reason why she said her girlfriend Danny, the reason why she said she hit Michelle was because she started doing weird stuff. She said she took out the trash when the trash wasn't even full. Girl, I said what? And then another reason was because she beat her was because she went into their room while they were not there, and she got her phone and downloaded a Text Now app. Why? Like, y'all just making yourself look even more suspicious. Why would she be downloading a Text Now app? So y'all basically saying she ain't allowed to talk to nobody. I really feel bad for her. I was like, they need to stay locked the fuck up. She needs to be locked up under the jail. Her face was bruised from ears. Baby, it was bad. It was bad. It was hard to watch. And even the short clips on not Instagram, TikTok, like, I almost gagged seeing that. And she just like what's the bitch's name? Queen. I just think it's like it's nothing. She literally put on gloves and put dog SHIT all over her head. And she was like, oh, you stink, it stink, it stink. And she was just sitting there letting her do that. Man, and I just was like, that girl is mentally being abused. That girl is just being abused all the way around. I feel so bad for her.
This is the irony. Jasmine, speak on yourself. You had tuna fish over there dragging you up and down the YouTube streets, and you didn't say a word. You didn't see a word. But you got so much to say on other people's misery. Address your own hot topic. Sis, you were a whole hot topic. Okay? Okay, so Jasmine's being okay. So exactly. She didn't say anything. I don't think she said anything on Carly Russell. You know, Jasmine, I'm gonna just look, you guys think what you want to think. Jasmine, I don't know if she doesn't count herself into the black girl group, but Jasmine is like she's not really, she's here, but she's not here. She's not really part of the team. Okay. Jasmine is like, oh, am I black? Girl, Jasmine thinks she's some sort of special type black woman that's not really black. I don't even know, girl. Okay. Sis, number one, you don't even qualify. Okay. Number two, you're weird AF. And if you don't want to be part of the team, bye. Okay. And I'm not saying like just if you don't consider yourself a black, I don't know what she considers herself. She's weird. Jasmine, I don't know if she thinks she's Latino. I don't know what she has in her brain, but as far as she's just an odd bird. You know what I mean? She's odd. And she doesn't really, she's more interested in talking about this situation. She never even mentioned Carly Russell. She's talking about, and there's okay, no big deal talking about her version of submersible. But Jasmine is strange, okay? She's just strange. She's slow, right? She's basic. She doesn't know what's going on in the news. She's not topical. You know, I think that she, from a place of self-acceptance, I think it's just not there, right? From awareness and pride within herself as a woman and as a black woman, right? Not that I don't think that she doesn't know that she's a black woman. Obviously she does, but I think that, you know, she's obviously with a man who said his preference is Latino. And I think she thinks she's some sort of extra special black girl. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really, when I can formulate some words to really make it make sense on my feelings about my observations of her, I can't really get it at this moment. But I think those of you who kind of feel me on what I'm saying, she's weird. She's a weirdo. She's a whole strange person.
Why is my comments doing this again? Hold on, live. They were funny back in the day, but when I caught a live a few days ago, I felt super bad. Okay, from what I'm hearing, everybody's saying that.
But she's
they were
very
funny back in the
excited
day.
on this
But
topic,
like
if
I
you
looked
can't
at the
tell.
content that they had on YouTube, so I don't know what other content is out there, but it to me wasn't funny. Like she really was like using, like you gotta really watch and see. She was literally using this girl. They keep saying that she's slow. I don't think she's slow. I think that she is just, she don't have nobody. She don't have nobody, and she was literally doing anything she could to keep the one person she thought that was really in her corner.
She can't. Yeah, she's illiterate.
Her bars and shit. She really was pouring her heart out to her bar. Speaking, like when I see all them shorts, and I'm just like, damn, she was really saying what she gonna do and how she gonna move and type stuff in her bars. But I don't think it was, it wasn't right. She was literally abusing that girl for money, and she even said, like, watching that live stream, and people were sending money, like, listening to her read the comments. She didn't give a damn. Of course, all kinds of girls would just read them, don't give a fuck. Like, you send money, whatever. And she was just sitting there, just talking. Oh my god, I gotta watch the live. It was bad. It was bad. And I just was like, oh my god, who gives a fuck if she pregnant? She her ass beat. Like, I feel like they're gonna take her child. I would hate for that to happen because no mama should lose their kid. But baby, seeing how you treat that girl, who knows how this woman can treat a child? This isn't the first time they've been in the spotlight for abuse. Really? Look, I think the reason why I found out is because of YouTube. And like I said, Michelle just really wants someone in her corner. And I hate that her family is just like, where the fuck are y'all? Like, that's my thing. Where's her family? Like, why, if they seen that, they should have really just removed her completely from her. Our girlfriend is the one that's beating. Yes, she was. She was the one that was beating her up. She said it.
This is weird how Jasmine doesn't stop and listen for a second on how some of this, obviously not as severe, but when you're on live stream and Chris is, that she's slow and all of these things, laughing at her, mocking her. I did a short of it maybe about a month or so ago when Jasmine was excited. Chris was coming home, just like any of the rest of you. Maybe like your man's coming home from work, and maybe it's just a whatever particular day, and you're excited and you run outside to go see your boo. And I guess he had told her to go on live and come outside. This was a while ago, but I put up a short of it. If I can find it before we close out, I'll play it. But he was like, I mean, he called her, told her to go on live. She goes on live, and he starts mocking her like a fool on live stream. Like, sometimes couples play around and you guys have your little jokey jokes and stuff like that, but your private couple's jokey jokes isn't for everybody, right? Like how you and your man play is not how you and your man play when you have company, right? Like some stuff is not for everybody, right? Okay. But I can't believe she's not like having an aha moment.
That's why I said like people didn't really read between the lines. A while ago, when I was watching clips, Michelle. I kept saying like, this is how we make our money, and all this shit. But then listen to that live stream, and it's like I feel bad for this girl. They starving her. That's when they're starving her because she was like, not starving her. I'm not gonna say starving because she's eating, but they are like proportion to how much food she eats. She said, "This is my family. I'm gonna provide for my family." So that every dollar that everybody sends them, every dollar everybody is not going to Michelle and Queen Op. It's going to Queen Op and her girlfriend and her her baby, whatever she said. And so I feel bad. I really do hope that you can see the pain in her. Like she was like, first of all, they made her sit in front of the camera. She's like, Michelle, get up, sit, come on, get in the camera. Like, like look at her face. What was your purpose of having this girl sit in front of the camera like this? Made her sit there. And then you sitting here telling her.
I mean, the video is probably not monetized. Let's just be honest, but who knows what kind of donations they got. But Jasmine, you know how this thing works. Why do you make Chris sit in front of the camera? Don't you do that to Chris? Like, let's talk about that for a second. Don't you make Chris sit in front of the camera? Don't you force him to go live? Didn't you? I mean, maybe she can't do it now, but didn't you used to do the same thing?
Say what happened. You can see that she want to say certain things, but she can't because she's like, y'all motherfuckers might get me after this live stream. It's definitely wrong, and you should know about abusing babies too, for sure.
Uh-huh.
I don't know anything about abusing babies. So my kids are not abused.
Girl, I am
Trust me.
so glad they gave her the business in this live stream.
A family turned on false allegations that Op made her spread. Really? I didn't know that. Her family turned on her.
Well, her family probably turned on her just like your mom has taken a back seat from you, because there's only but so much. Number one, I mean, you go over there and have good cocktails with your mom, right? Y'all drinking your little daiquiris and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, there's only but so much that your family wants to see you suffer. And if you're a willing participant in the foolishness, then the people that care about you are going to start to back off from you. Okay. Even if they are in the foolishness and fuckery themselves. Okay. Nobody wants to hear and listen to it all the time. And if you're not willing to make changes, you start losing friends and you start losing family. Okay. Your family is only going to want to be around you when it's time to party, if you're able to party. Okay. They get tired of you feeling a certain type of way or talking to them about certain business. So and they don't want to listen to it anymore. Okay. That's pretty much what happens.
But that lets you know some people don't have anyone. It does let you know. I mean, we can't say Michelle don't have anybody, because she really do have people. Michelle got her supporters. Like, if she would really sit here and say, I'm done with Queen Op, I don't want to be a part of her, I don't want to live here anymore, she can come out, speak her piece, and I'm pretty. The money that's been sent to Queen Op will be starting to get sent to Chanel. I mean, Michelle, you call Chanel, but it'll start getting sent to her, and I'm pretty sure
Because you don't know
they
these
wanna see her win.
people.
They don't want to, because I mean, it's so many people. That police officer said we are getting calls from all over the country, so you can only imagine how many people that actually are in Michelle's corner. So
Jasmine knows about as much about these channels as I do. And like I said, I don't watch these channels. I really don't. R.I.P. to Big Ange, period. She's a rock star. She's forever. She was amazing. Jasmine doesn't get it. And it's laughable at this point. It's unfortunate, but she doesn't get that the things that she's saying are things that have been said about her, and the relationship with her and Chris and how they operate. And maybe because she doesn't see how destructive she was initially in twisting his arm to be on YouTube. And then now that he's flipped the script on her and she's basically chasing behind him and will do anything for him to keep him around, she doesn't see, what we see basically. But now she sees it all after watching, she doesn't watch these channels. She doesn't, because there's no substance to the history. Like for me, I'm gonna just say it, girl. I just saw this and I'm not really into it like that. I don't even want to get into it because I feel like it's a very dark side to some of this. And it's just not what I'm into, right? But it being a relevant topic on this internet right now, I don't mind having a little chitty chat about it here and there, but it's not going to be like some content, like some regular content.
She come out here and say what's up and tell them how she wants to just be done with her, but she wants to move her own separate way. I'm pretty sure she can do it. That's just a starting ground. She can do anything. She can reach out to help. She can even go to counseling. Hell, as many supporters.
Jasmine, where's all of these ideas? Girl, you are just full of ideas right now. Why don't you go make some money? Why don't you go edit all these videos that are pending upload? Like, you always got so much to do, but you're sitting here talking about what other content creators are doing a whole reaction video. Now, they're going to get into that in a second because she's going to justify what she's doing based on how I operate my channel. At the end of the day, sis, if you want to get up here and give your opinion, give your opinion. But you sound stupid because you've got so much advice for other people when you got on here 2 days ago talking about you're broke. Have you edited before you sat down to do this, did you edit all of your videos? Did you fold your clothes? Did you wash your hands?
oh my God, y'all. When I was watching, I said, damn, their chat is flying, so I can only imagine how many supporters they have. And they just came onto you, like she just started posting, and then all of a sudden it was just going. And I'm just like, they have supporters. Hey. And as for her girlfriend, Danny, child, whew, something wrong with that woman. It's like I just can't even. She was like, you started doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing. You took out the trash when it wasn't even full. Bitch, who gives a damn? Get your ass up and take out the trash. Like, y'all, it's sickening. And Queen Op is out of jail. She bailed out, from what I've seen. And I feel like I don't even know where their case is gonna go, because I feel like she's gonna side with Queen Op. You know, just by looking at certain things, she's quiet. Like, that's my number one thing right now. She's quiet. She has not posted. I think, like I said, she don't have no one else, no family. I think she's gonna side with her because that's all she got. All she thinks she has. So I think she's gonna side with her, and she's gonna, you know, have her back. When it comes to them going to court, unless somebody else steps in and put it in her head, girl, she's not the one for you.
Back to my point, Tuna exposed your ass and you had nothing to say. Nothing to say. Absolutely, Kayla. Nothing to say, nothing to talk about. But these folk are doing whatever they're doing here on this internet. And girl, you just a treasure trove of ideas and help.
Let someone else, I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Girl, with an audience that could be very aggressive.
That's my personal opinion. I feel like that's going to happen. Until we see something, she come on here and say something. You know, everybody's got their own opinion about the situation, and everyone has their own opinion about Queen Op. I mean, some people still think worship the ground is women walk on, only because like appearances can go a long fucking way. Appearances, and then of course there's people out here that take joy in seeing other people.
So you're saying that the Queen has pretty privilege? The freeze frames.
Hurt, like that shit make them feel good, and it makes them happy. It makes them all bubbly inside. They like to see people hurting. They like to see people, you know, in the ground type stuff.
So what's got you titillated over there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people love to see what has you so excited on this topic? Like, speak for yourself, Jasmine.
Those people are gonna side with her too. I just couldn't. Girl, she just let the police told him to open the.
She was excited, girl. Jasmine is ratchet AF.
Y'all got to break the door down, baby. Just open the door, let them in.
You open the door, let them in.
So what exactly are you saying? Abuse is bad, but if she don't want to leave, that's her life, right? Isn't that what you're saying? Is that what I'm saying? No, that's not her life. Like I just said, hopefully that somebody is out there that's going to, you know, that's there to help her. As far as a caseworker, I'm pretty sure they probably did take her to the hospital. I don't think she's still in the hospital like everyone thinks, because they think she's not saying anything. She may be still in the hospital. I don't think that. Or she could be quiet because there is a caseworker involved. There is somebody there that, because we don't really. This is my opinion. I don't think people think that she's slow. I don't think she's slow, but or you know have any kind of special needs or anything. But if she do, it could be minor, and a caseworker could get involved. Stuff could, you know, happen.
Yeah.
So, Queen Op and Michelle, good afternoon. So it's not that it's her life and it's how she lived. I mean, either way, it is her life. Whether she do what she wants to do with the situation. But how do I personally feel? I feel like I want to see this young woman win. I want her to just remove herself from her. Like she's not her friend. And it's hard. I know it's hard for her because you can just tell. Everyone's saying she doesn't have family, and there was information spread about her family. So it's probably hard for her. I say at this point, let her be. Like I said, I just think she is hurting. To do anything to keep somebody that, like, we don't know what's going on off of camera. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going on off of camera. It could all be a joke. Look, let's sit here and just say hypothetically, it could all be for views, right? But at the end of the day, who embarrassed?
Did Jasmine just use hypothetically? It's like she comes in and out of some sort of deep fog state. I'm stupefied. Okay. It's weird. Okay. This is a very strange woman.
That bad for a view. Who does that for a view? You know what I'm saying? So
you do. You and Tuna LaFish. You and Tuna LaFish do that stuff for views all the time.
Hey, Shelly. Chat keeps freaking doing this crap again. Thank you, y'all. It kind of messed up.
Who tugs at people's heartstrings? You do. Who lets people believe certain things? You do. Jasmine, you were drugged for a similar situation. You never even got up to try to say, you know what, Tuna's lying. It's not true. We're in a very loving relationship. Chris would never do this. Chris would never do that. Let me know if I'm wrong, if I missed an episode. You never tried to set the record straight on Chris. You allow the internet to believe all of these things about Chris, but you won't say a word to defend him. So all we have to go on is what we've been told and what we've seen. We've seen a house slowly getting destroyed. We've seen a refrigerator destroyed. We've seen holes in walls. We see someone who complains low key all the time. We see someone that you're going half with on a baby and half on bills. We see someone who was not interested in being on the internet and you forced him to be on the internet. So that's a similarity right there with what you're talking about. Why don't you talk about what you do? We saw you leave those in rooms all day with baby monitors and let them out like they're going to the yard for their 1 hour a day. Like, girl, it's been tragic over there. I've been watching your channel for maybe 3-4 years now, and it's just been one shit show situation after another, season after season. It doesn't get any better. Awful.
It kind of, I need to reflat iron it. I don't like a side part, y'all. As y'all can see, it's a side part. It was until somebody messed it up. I don't like a side part, and I really rushed this because I was supposed to be doing a hair review, and it just didn't work out. So I took it out. When you know better, you do better. I've been working on domestic violence survivor, and once she's done, she will reach out for resources. Yes, she'll reach out for resources. That's why I said we don't know if she's already done that or not. Nobody knows. No one knows if she's reached out to anybody. The hospital situation could have been that point. Because whenever I was watching her live stream, it was certain things she said. She was just like, where was y'all at? You hear me? Where was y'all at those 2 weeks when we wasn't posting nothing? Y'all wasn't calling the police then. And then she pops back up like that. This situation is draining right now. It's too much. Oh, I'm sorry that it's draining, but it is a sad situation. You know, it's all over social media. It's a talk of social media, of TikTok right now. And I've seen it a lot on YouTube in short form content. So I was just like, I'm gonna talk about it. Like, I hope that.
So, you know what? I never saw this until Instagram, right? And I'm pretty active on the platforms I'm on. And I've never heard of this woman ever until this past situation. That just tells me what type of YouTube you're watching, okay? Because the algorithm will calibrate based on what your searches are, right? So when you start searching out certain situations, that's what's going to show up in your feed. So now it's all over your feed. You're telling on yourself, sis. Stuff just doesn't show up. Like, I'm not going to have motorcycles and Hemi engines show up in my feed because I don't search it. I don't watch it. I'm not interested in it. Okay. Fashion, gardening, mom life vlogs, travel vlogs, you know, true crime, all day in my feed, all day. Lawn crime, court TV, Nancy Grace, all those things. Yes. This shit off Bigo, nah, it doesn't show up in mine. If that's what's showing up in yours, that's because that's what you watch.
She decides to move around from her. I don't think the decision for her safety should be left in her hands. I don't think I don't think she's mentally capable of making that choice respectfully. I respect your opinion because I think she's not capable of making that decision right now because she's blinded by her being her friend and that being the only person in her life. So that might be her situation, but only doctors and caseworkers can be, you know.
Are you kidding me? So Philip used to what? Who keeps a kid? Who keeps a kid while her boyfriend pimps out? Okay, you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Asia situation. So when she was watching Asia's kid, got it. Okay. I was like, wait a second. Okay, I got you. Yes. Yes. This clown right here. That's who. Yes. And goes and collects money. She was a collector too.
That between them and the trans beef, honestly, I need a drink. I just seen something about the trans situation. What's going on with that? I just seen that pop up too. I just been on TikTok, y'all. I know I ain't really been posting.
Tasha K did tell some people to have several seats, and I on some high level what Tasha K said, I'm not gonna say I don't agree. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has their own lane. Can we, you know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I mean? Like I don't even want to get too deep in the topic, but at the end of the day, the spirit of what Tasha K had to say in totality, yes, I agree. Like I'm, you know, there's only but so many times you can keep taking a step back so someone can get in front of you. And I'm sorry, like you can't keep, you know what I mean? Like grace aside, like I'm not gonna continue to take a step back so someone else can get in front of my black woman card, like or just my woman card. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I be who I am? You be who you are, and that's okay. I'm gonna be who I am. Why do I have to take a step back for you to feel more of who you are? Because I am who I am. I am what God made me. Okay, girl, don't even get me started. Tasha K said it how she said it, and I may not have said it like that, but I'm not going to like someone who has pride and dignity in themselves would not ask another person to take a step back so you can take a step forward. Okay? Somebody with some pride and dignity may say, "Can you hold my hand? I need some support." But don't ask me to ever take a step back because I won't. Okay? Won't and not. That's it on that. That's how I feel. If you want to know how I feel about that, that's it.
Because I just really ain't been doing nothing. So I was like, I feel like just recording and not doing nothing. I got the attention she got because she.
Excuse me, can you move out the way so I can shine? Hell fucking no. No. No, ma'am.
No, I'm not. There's no comparison.
No.
Peaches and Op. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no comparison. That Queen Op is disgusting to me. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. That's my opinion. Queen Op is disgusting to me.
Is Jasmine trying to have somebody from that audience come through and serve her up some business? I don't even like. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't even want to know like the folk over there. I'm gonna just be honest. My gut tells me that whoever supports those channels over there, leave them people alone, girl. You need to have a good breakfast to deal with that audience over there. I would leave those people alone, okay? And that's on that's on
people,
you stupid.
People. Hell no. In this situation, I feel like,
girl, what'd she do to the camera?
I can't say that in this situation because it's similar to a lot of situations, but maybe because I've never seen a friend or heard of a friend abusing a friend for views. Maybe because that's not what I've seen.
You've never seen a friend abuse a friend for views? So Olivia didn't. If you're saying if what you're saying was true, and that Chris is damn Prince Charming out here on these YouTube streets, you have never heard of a friend abuse another friend for views? Is that what you said? Is that what you said? Really? You've never heard of someone abusing another person for views? Is that what you said? You've never heard of someone dragging someone for views? A friend? Maybe Jasmine doesn't have, maybe she lost her mind or something. Maybe she doesn't remember.
No. Go put it back. Take it back in there.
Oh my God.
It's literally been another girl. I don't think there is a comparison in the content. Oh, Sherry, you're so funny. Look, that's one thing that I'm not gonna play about is this whole abuse stuff people like to put onto me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I have to keep trying to put that onto me. But you know, no. What did she say? Stop calling her friend. I mean, they put on this look as if they're friends, they're best friends, sisters, and stuff like that.
Oh.
You have to block. What?
They put on a best friend look. Okay. Isn't that what you and Chrissy did? Meanwhile, you two really, Chrissy couldn't stand you for a whole minute. Okay. And Olivia really couldn't stand you. And then let's just even go further back when you guys had the group text, and then when everything fell apart with Tuna, turned out you guys had a separate group text behind Tuna's back. But little did you know, Ming and Chrissy, of course, were texting behind all of y'all back. Okay. Really and truly, it was Ming friends with Chrissy. Okay. Okay. And those two were talking about both of y'all.
What are you talking about? Go put it back. Oh, shit, it's no good. There we go. I can see better. I don't know, y'all. I just was looking.
Girl, I downloaded some new memes yesterday, and damn it if I can't find them.
Basically, anyways. My kids are on top of the house.
My kids.
Abuse isn't funny. It's not funny, and it's not nothing to play with. And it's not something to use for content or clout type shit. Guys, don't answer her. Girl, I'm gonna just say something stupid. They're on top of the house. I told them they have to stay up there until dinner is done. So they're on top of the house in 106-degree weather.
Okay.
Especially what? Especially if you're speaking, especially if you experience it, speaking for myself. Yeah. It's not funny. It's disgusting how people, like I said, use it for content. You're always doing amazing. Thank you, B Tweety. B Tweety. It's weird. It's crazy. People think it's a joke. And if you are going through it, like actual abuse, not fighting with your partner, like y'all both tussling, arguing, talking shit back and forth, not that. But if you're going through it, like you're so beat up to where your face is bruised and stuff like that, always just reach out to somebody. Reach out to somebody. Like, this is my problem. You know, I talk. Like, that's if something going on, I'm gonna talk and tell everything. I like to vent to get my stress out and talk shit to the person that I'm having problems with. So I don't know. We don't know Chanel. Michelle vented to somebody because who was she calling? Why would she download a text? Not who she calling. Oh, she texting. Why would she download a text now app? That's one thing that I was worried about. Like, why don't Michelle have her own phone? That was another thing. Why doesn't she have her own phone? And why was she downloading an app to conversate with somebody? And it was just other stuff that like I seen. She's always just done disgusting shit to her. Like she's that female. Okay, this is what she's that female that knows she look better than you, right? And she will get out there and do stupid shit with the other girl to make her look dumb and make her look better. I don't approve of that. That's some fake shit.
So this is Jasmine's take on it. She has a friend who looks better than her, and it's all about the friend. Hey, Queen V. Hey, Boo Boo. It's all about the queen flexing her pretty privilege over her lesser fortunate in looks friend. And that might very well be the truth. I mean, there are people out here who want to always be top bitch, okay? They got to be top bitch in their circle, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's her choice. If you realize that you have a friend that has to dim your light to shine, like we just talked about the Tasha K incident, there's some people out here on the streets who want to be identified as women, who want to who want to downplay those of us who were born this way to feel better about themselves, that's not cool. If you want to stand beside me, that's one thing. But if I got to take a step back so you can shine, that's not happening today, tomorrow, or next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't make people take a step back. But at the end of the day, Jasmine, we've seen you involved in those type of relationships. You're not top bitch in the relationships that you have. You weren't with Chrissy. The only person that you probably take a little bit advantage of is that girl Tiara, and Tiara's not with the BS, and that's why you two don't really get down like that. But you are the type of girl who enjoys taking a step back and be cheerleader. When Chrissy hit 100,000 and got a check mark, girl, you were running around running around here like a fool. Okay. You're over here doing all kinds of stuff. You were feeling some type of way, and you're simple behind because you love reaction channels. You had one friend on the YouTube streets, but you could not help yourself once you saw that there was a reaction channel who, was giving you a little bit of credit, and you had to go run over there, and you not only cost yourself a friendship, you looked stupid. Okay. It's one thing to go do an interview, go hang out for a few minutes, answer some questions and bounce. But sis, it's obvious that you're thirsty for friends. You know what I mean? And in doing that, you lost the one friend. I don't even know if those people, if at Social Intellect, they even mess with you like that anymore over there. If they do, they do. They don't, they don't. But at the end of the day, you are so inappropriate in your relationships. That's why you don't have any. You push for the things that really, just like with Chris, you had something with this guy. He was trying to appease you. You continued to force YouTube down his throat to the point where you can't even film him without making faces at you anymore. And you messed it up. And in doing that, you messed up your whole relationship. And now it's a shit show. Okay.
Some people don't recognize they're being abused. Abuse isn't just hitting, we're talking about her getting abused because we can physically see it, and emotionally abused because she does it on a live stream. So we're talking about, we know that.
Yeah, Jasmine's an imbecile. She can't explain it. Yeah, clearly the girl got beat up.
Mentally abused. Like, who puts shit on somebody's face? Who makes them eat it?
I don't know. I don't know. Why are you watching it? If you don't understand it, there's people out here called dominatrix, and it's like a sexual situation, and they do stuff like that. Now, is that play or is that actual abuse? The people who watch it would know better than me because I don't watch it. But at the end of the day, the vibe that I got was Queen is some sort of a dominatrix, and girl, and they have lots of shenanigans on Bigo. Okay.
That is disgusting. Hey, Jazz, Bigo is very toxic. So that's the app. That's the name of it, Bigo. She says very toxic from what I see.
Why would you not know that? Olivia was on there in the height of your friendship with her. You didn't. Come on, Jasmine. When Jasmine plays stupid, it's very annoying.
It's like, it's a platform for it. Some people think abuse is love, and that comes off with that whole submissive type shit. So that's why I said there's some people that get off on that type of stuff. But as far as them being friends, it's just like, unless y'all are really joking, I just feel like their situation got taken way too far. Like,
she was venting to beyond, Tuna and Chrissy.
Oh, it's just abuse. It's
and her
abuse,
and her mods.
It's for abuse. We're just faking. Get off camera. We're good. Because once you put shit on somebody, make them eat it. That's the next step. Okay.
She didn't make 5 cents off this video. I said that she is enjoying this because she doesn't see her in hips fighting as real abuse. Yeah. Because she calls it tussling, if you notice. She calls it a tussle. $34.20 a month dorm.
Wait, legend. We're talking about Queen
9. You know what? I didn't even realize what the name of your channel was. Girl, I was like 30 something 40. So he makes $3,420. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Who did she
Can you hear
vent
me?
to when Tuna and Chrissy and her mama?
Okay, I can. Okay.
Jasmine should have left this
I'm gonna read y'all
topic
comments. I had to
alone.
talk, so. Policemen there and viewers tried to help from what I've seen. Really? See, y'all know more about it than I do. I mean, I'm new to her situation.
Okay.
Their situation, but
yeah, but you're speaking on it like you're an expert. I mean, is that just my opinion? Didn't she start this off like she really knew what she was talking about? I know you guys said she was over in the bushes, but I couldn't tell at first. I mean, she was definitely trying to come off like she knew something about something. And sis, no, no, ma'am. Okay, no, ma'am, no turkey, no ham. Okay. What you're gonna do is invite one of those supporters from over there to your channel, and then that algorithm is gonna start going, and you're gonna wish that you never even knocked on that door of these people, because I bet you probably cannot tolerate the audience that watches that stuff on a regular basis. I'm gonna just venture to
apparently,
guess.
it's been going on for a while. He needs his melatonin and a nap. I don't give him any melatonin, but he just woke up from that. It goes back to how they were raised. Karma will be bad for those who are having entertainment. Mm-hmm.
Girl, she didn't even get 3,000 views. And she put them. That lady has 160 some thousand views. And Jasmine didn't even get 3,000 views and put their pictures on a thumbnail. You have a whole vlog channel. I'm not going to even tell you what I would like. Let's just talk what we know. You have a whole vlog channel and you put someone else's picture of a situation, not even like people who are subscribed to Jasmine's channel probably didn't even like, if they scrolled past that, they probably wouldn't have even known that that was a My Jazzy Life video, or hey, let's talk about this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me just be quiet because I know she's probably listening or something. And I get it. Yes, I get it now. I was like, what does that mean? And then I'm just, okay, yes, I know what that is now. Um, girl, period. Um, if I'm in a relationship and the man thinks that we're going to tussle, who wants to tussle? No way.
My bad. Mom and Daddy Vicky's always giving him. I just really wanted to know like y'all input on this situation. How do y'all feel?
These people
Or
don't
if y'all
even
been falling
watch
for it.
this.
If you haven't,
Some
look
people
on
don't
YouTube,
recognize
listen
that
to
they're
the full
being
video. If you look on
abused.
TikTok, you'll see more of what they post on them other apps, Big O, and there's another one too. What they post over there. Y'all will see everything like
Jasmine, see, I don't know who these people are in her chat right now, but at the end of the day, I think she got people, if that's what you were talking about, sis, somebody used her for some views or whatever. She put those names in her title, and that's what she went live on. And people came because that's a title. Somebody was live. There's a lot of people who love live streams, right? Jasmine doesn't put her stuff on subscriber only. She got a whole bunch of people coming through here to want to talk about this situation that she knows absolutely nothing about. And I see names that I've never seen before.
And then apparently Big Op posted on her app, on that app, one of them apps, that she will be doing a live stream, or she'll do an interview. She has a story, and she'll be doing an interview for $3,000. Do y'all think, do y'all think anybody's gonna pay $3,000 for her interview? I don't know. They got a lot of followers. What if the followers come together and they end up paying for that interview?
You know what this is about? Jasmine's getting ideas. She is mystified by what's going on here, and her brain is going, and she's thinking about the opportunity that seeing this type of stuff play out. Can she, you know what I mean? Is this something to replicate? Jasmine is very much an observer of YouTube, and she's very much copy paste life. And in that copy paste life, if she sees something working for others, she's going to try to replicate it. And that's what I mean, that's social media. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, you got to put your own spin on it. And Jasmine's spin comes off copycatterish rather than just inspiration and making it your own. So whatever.
Because I was really thinking, I was like, what? But a part of me feels like, what is $3,000 for? Because her girlfriend is not out of jail yet. She didn't get bailed out. So is it supposed to bail for her? But 10% of 10,000 is $1,000. So maybe it could be anything, y'all.
Wait, 10% of what?
Not out of jail yet. She didn't get bailed out. So is it supposed to bail for her? But 10% of 10,000 is $1,000.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, girl.
Maybe it could be anything, y'all. Not I. People will, they will, but I'm just like, because at the end of the day, like if it's for all for content, people might do it. They might say, okay, let me pay her $3,000, and then for that, because it's viral, it's something going on right now. So will they profit off of that interview? I'm confused at what her defense is. She literally abused that woman on the internet. But if Michelle got on there or talked to the police and said she's not abusing me, I'm willingly doing this stuff, they can't. I don't think they can charge her if she's saying she's willingly doing this, because she's a grown ass woman with no known problems from what we know. It should never get to that point with your significant other or anyone. In this situation, so their sister friends, and as far as they get to that point, they're doing it for the views. Like literally, let's be real, it's for views. But as far as them doing it, I mean, it's been at that point. Like it's been at that point a long time ago. Like that's what they do for views. That's how they pay their bills. Dinner, I'm cooking right now. That's incorrect. What's incorrect?
Girl, everybody wants to go out to eat. Is this almost over? Oh yes, okay. Girl.
Of course they can charge her. They can charge her even when she said, Alexa, turn off. Even Alexa, turn off. Alexa. Damn, what's going on with her? Alexa, turn off. Alexa,
oh my goodness.
Turn off. Alexa, set a 10-minute timer. Hold on. Alexa.
I am so glad this is not like, Jasmine, get off this topic. Your Alexa's going crazy, everything.
Alexa, turn off.
Sometimes it's time to go. Okay? So she's doing a reaction.
Alexa, turn
yes,
off timer.
Absolutely.
Alexa, set a 10-minute timer.
Girl, do you imagine anybody who has your ALEXA around right now? I apologize because, girl, I didn't even know she was doing this because I didn't even make it this far. Girl, we just have a few more minutes to go, and then I gotta go because my people are waiting for us. We're going out for brunch.
You don't know anything about that. You're just speculating. I'm just speculating. What part? What part am I speculating? This is not me speculating. This is just my opinion on the situation. As far as what I just said, Danny not getting charged. Danny, what's that girl name, y'all? Child. As far as
this is the reason why you don't this live stuff. If you want to talk about something and you don't know everything, don't come on here like you're a damn expert on it. At the end of the day, as far as being a YouTuber, okay, but you're talking about a topic you don't know a whole lot about, and there's nothing wrong with giving your opinion. But the reason why now they're coming for her is because you were trying to sound like you're some sort of expert or maybe a reactor, and it wasn't giving. And the people who actually watch this lady are ascending into this chat, and they're getting ready to they're asking questions.
Queen, I'm not getting charged because Michelle said that she was willingly doing it. We don't know. I'm just saying, like, what if that could be the case? If everyone had to agree to charge. Everyone had to agree to charges. Let me go back up.
Girl.
Just after the stake is to prosecute. And that's where we come back to what we said earlier. Like, we feel like a lot of people are saying that is not mentally or physically able to make that decision by herself. So, it's a lot of opinions when it comes to this. But in my opinion, I feel like something else went wrong. Now, this is nothing I was thinking about. So this is my other side. I was like, okay, maybe she got arrested. Maybe something else happened. But see, the charges say something different. That's the thing. The charges say the whole abuse thing or whatever with Michelle. But I was thinking, like, what if something else happened? Like, what if she tried to fight a police officer? But that would have been on there too. See, I just be thinking, my mind was just going with this whole situation all over the place.
What if she tried to fight a police officer? Jasmine, why are you making stuff up? Why are you making stuff up? If sis was in there fighting police officers, first of all, what police? Okay, it can happen and it has happened, but what pregnant woman is going to fight a police officer and be out later that day? Because those would have been additional charges. And yeah, they probably wouldn't let you out anytime quickly if you're going to be tussling with police officers. Okay.
They be doing that weekly.
Girl, she does too much.
I just want to know y'all's opinion on this situation.
People don't have an opinion because they're not watching it.
Opinions aren't worth anything. The facts are the girl was beaten on camera. That's the evidence. Well, I didn't see her getting beaten on camera. I saw her 2 weeks later. I guess that live stream was filmed 2 weeks later. So I saw that 2 weeks later. I saw her get like abused or neglected, whatever you want to call it, on camera, like on her face, making her eat it and stuff like that. I saw that. But they didn't show her like beating her. She just said she hit her because of so and so and so and so. You're not okay. She said, you're not a logic thinker. Think about what you're saying. Child, all I'm saying is I feel like from my observation, this is what the fuck is going on. But do I hope if it's something serious and like, she is getting beat up, whatever the heck going on over there, I hope she get out of the situation. I hope whoever is helping her help her.
Girl, I would have had to put this on members. This is embarrassing.
I'm able to have, my mind can wonder, this is my mind, okay? Now, my mind does not dictate on what's going on for real in a situation. This is just my opinion. This is my opinion on things. I don't sit here and say that this is really what happened. This is what happened. I'm going based off what I see, what I hear. Point blank period. This is how I feel. This is my opinion. In her bushes. And, I don't know what her content I literally gave y'all my rundown. Y'all always see somebody trying to steal somebody's content. I literally was on freaking TikTok for hours looking at that shit. It's all over social media. That's just not no one person content. That's not one person content. I don't get y'all. This whole situation that's going on. Okay, in that case, that means if one reactor talk about me first and everybody else jump on the bandwagon, then they copy in that reactor. This is what that is.
Well, it's too late for that hypothesis because girl, I don't even know. Look, let's just go back. Let's go all the way back. Whoever started doing reaction videos on YouTube. I mean, girl, we don't even know the beginning of reaction videos. Reaction videos have been going on for a long time. Okay. Longer than a lot of us have even had the app in your phone. Okay. I don't even know, was YouTube always an app in a phone? Back when people were just on YouTube on the damn computer. Okay. Okay. YouTube's damn near 20 years old now. Is it 20? Has YouTube hit 20 yet? If it's not 20, it's almost 20. Okay. And it hasn't always been an app on everybody's phone. Okay. But reaction videos have been since YouTube came to be. Okay. Girl.
That's what you just basically said. This is not a one person content. This is all over social media. This is everything that I'm seeing. Hold on, y'all.
I'm sure whoever said that, I guess so they must have been talking about Yanni talking about it on her live or whatever. At the end of the day, whether she learned about everything through Yanni's bushes or just heard Yanni talking about it and had an audience and thought she could formulate an audience around talking about it too to her audience, I guess that didn't work.
This is all over social media. This is the talk. That's like with the
right, the talking
that
points.
Explode in the water. If one of them talked about it and I talked about it, somebody else talked about it. This is not just one person content. We all speaking about it. everybody has a right to their opinion in certain situations, right? Ain't that what y'all say when they talk about me?
Yeah, but the inspiration for the idea to have the conversation, all of a sudden you're bringing up TikTok drama and YouTube channels that do weird shit and all kinds of stuff like that. You are talking about it because you heard someone else talking about it who had all the girls in the yard and you thought you were going to bring the girls to the yard. Is that what you guys are saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like if you saw it and then it sparked some inspiration, because I was tied up yesterday, so I didn't see that live. So if she ended up having all the girls in the yard and Jasmine was like, I'm gonna get the girls to the yard too, I guess you messed up on that.
They got a right to their opinion. But I'm not on here saying I hate that. I don't like her. I don't like the way she.
Girl, go wash your clothes, okay?
It's out there. I seen that part took me. Seeing SHIT on her face and she eating it, that took me. Sorry, it took me away. I didn't like it, especially being that they were supposed to be friends.
She didn't like it, especially because they're friends. Maybe that's how they get off. Maybe that's what they like. Okay, they might like that over there. Okay. Ask your friend Sky's World who likes to live in that shit. Okay. Let me stop.
They don't want. It's because we're not showing our life right now. Like I'm not showing my life, and they feel like they gotta talk about me. They'll make a video about this and be like, "Oh, she's speaking code about her life or some shit."
No, it's not code. It's speaking in Delusionville.
But yeah, so. I just want to talk to y'all a bit, even though I know I just dropped the video. I may come live tomorrow. It's my Friday. I may come on live tomorrow. I do have a video on my phone, my Pro camera. I lost the screw, so I had to get more. But that's for another day, y'all. I flip screen. My camera is just going through. How many years is my camera, y'all? My camera's like 4 to 5 years old, right? Maybe longer.
Girl, nobody cares. That's your problem.
And it's common for cameras to lose screws on the flip screen. But it's like, you be feeling like, maybe I should just replace the whole camera. But that's more, the screws is like $6. It sends you a whole bucket of screws. Thank you. Hey, Kareem. Hey,
I've never had a camera lose a screw before. I've never heard of that problem. Girl, Keisha and Jeremy have had a camera that's been busted for it seems like 2 years now. Here come her mods. Her mods were like missing in action.
What's happening? But I'm about to, y'all. Oh, we got 30. Can we have the lights up? Like, what? 35 likes. I'm about to go in this kitchen and finish cooking. I just be slaving. I'm a slave, y'all. I'm a slave to these kids. My kids be, it's my lips feel like they cry. My kids be slaving me, okay? I'd be like, but I'm sorry, like, that's too damn bad. Should be saying, Mother, that's too damn bad. Get up at 6 o'clock and make me my first breakfast. I don't know why my comments keep doing this crap. Y'all, is anybody else YouTube that's on here that has a YouTube channel? Do your comments do this? Like they are overlapping each other. I'm like, is it just my YouTube or it's been doing this for a while? It's been doing it since last year. Like the comments it's only on my live streams. Like when I'm on here, I can't fucking see nothing, y'all.
Girl, there is nobody in your live who goes live, who has those problems. Who's gonna come out the bushes? Did I say that right? If there's somebody watching your live at the time that you were live to be able to answer that question, sis, they're not coming out the bushes. Because I tell you what, if I'm watching you live, I don't have no parts of your live chat ever. I'm not interested in chatting in your live ever. And you can't get free advice from me. You would have to pay me. If you need some advice from me, only advice you can get is from my bushes. I will never give you advice out the bushes. Are you kidding me? Girl, stop it.
I like keep pressing the live and it kind of speaks out a little bit. But it's
call YouTube. Go to girl. She's sitting up there lying. What if that's what it does? Why don't you get on your computer? Where's your computer? Put your computer on your lap. Everything's overlapping. Don't use girl. Figure it out. Girl, go brush your teeth. Okay.
All right, y'all. I'm about
Hey
to go.
Arlene. Hey boo
Okay,
boo.
there's the comments at the very top. Alexa, turn off that timer. Alexa, turn off that timer.
Oh my
I'm about to get
God.
off. She's just doing too much. I can't
You see how she's
concentrate.
aggravated? Jasmine will be on live
Alexa,
all day
turn
long.
off the timer. Alexa,
Turn off the
turn off
timer.
the timer. She's like she dumb lady. I can't find my nose. And when I got sick, I kept on rubbing my nose and stuff.
Here we go,
Don't know where
changing the
it's at. It's
subject because
probably somewhere
girl, this was
vacuumed
a
up.
bus. This was a bus.
We've been doing that week, but I love y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in. I just wanted to know y'all's opinion on the situation. And honestly, all we can do right now is sit and pray for her, pray for their situation.
Whose opinion did you get from the situation? You wanted to give the people your opinion on the situation. When are you going to learn how to speak English? Okay. You wanted to share your opinion. Okay. Clearly, right? You didn't ask. I didn't hear her share one opinion from someone else. And good morning to Facebook. We had some folk. Hey, Hollywood. Hey, boo boo. Thank you to everybody who liked on Facebook. I appreciate y'all so much. Maybe this is a hot topic on Facebook too. I do not know, but at the end of the day, sis, good job. Let's see, how many views did Jasmine get? Fine. At the end of the day, girl, 2,900 views on a very hot topic that has over 169,000 views on YouTube. This is girl. It's up. Maybe I couldn't for whatever reason I couldn't find it yesterday, but this is it. Okay, that's it right there. Okay. If you want to watch some of like tonight, I have to see how things go tonight, but on the late night tonight, like 11, 12, midnight, something like that. If you guys want to talk about that over there, I don't know. I mean, you guys let me know in the comments if that's something you guys want to talk about on the late night tonight. If you guys are not booed up and out on dates with your boo things and the husbands and everything. We could probably talk about that tonight, but it's going to be over here. Let me show this. Okay. I'll drop the link. Oh, Fran, you're just trying to get who has a YouTube channel that they're not trying to get subscribers to? Okay. Don't play with me. If you want to talk about it, that's where that's going to be. And that's it. Cause girl, I can't put it on we don't talk about that over here. But we'll talk about it over there. Okay. Okay. So I think I can go live over there now because I put in for it. Usually there's a 24-hour hold, but I did that. Okay, it's on social media, right? But yeah, I'm sure it's not. I don't know. The poo poo thing. I'm not sure, sis. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I'm not sure. Whatever I say, people aren't gonna believe it anyway. But I'm gonna vent. Like, okay, I need to go over vidIQ and see what the numbers say on vidIQ as far as because views don't say anything. They're able to give a little bit of deeper dive data if you look at it. She could be making 4,000 a month. She could be making more. She could be making potentially 4 to 5,000, and that would include her promos too. I don't think Jasmine's raking in the dough because Jasmine's let's look at it this way. Like I keep saying, so views do matter, but it's the watch time. So this is basically a 1 hour video and she has 3,000 views, okay? And it also does matter the subject matter. I have certain subject matter that pays money. If I sit and talk about so for instance, when you talk about things about finance and money, like my CPM over on Real Talk Bougie is actually on par and sometimes even higher than this channel, even though this channel has more subscribers and the value is more because I post here more. The content pays more over there. It's a cleaner channel. Talk about money, news stories, things like that. It's just whatever advertising shows up on Real Talk Bougie may be a little different from over here. There's some, if I if I do a reaction on Olivia versus, okay, I'm gonna give you a great example. A reaction on Olivia and Jasmine versus the reaction that I did on Gina and Peyton, girl, it doesn't even stand a chance. Okay? It doesn't even, like, I'm talking triple the revenue. Okay? Because it's just it's a whole different advertising. So maybe, you know, the computer is tabulating certain things about the content value, and that's what happens. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So some of these like this, you know, these two ladies that are going through the drama right now that Jasmine chose to speak on, that's going to bring that's not going to do much. At least I don't think it's going to do much for me. That's why I'm not really, I mean, it's an interesting topic to talk about, what's kind of going on YouTube. But yeah, what is she making? I don't know. She somewhere between 3 to 5,000 a month, and that's on everything. That's on everything. I would say with her promos and everything included, that would be my rough guesstimate, but I don't know how much completely. I would say ad revenue, she could be somewhere around 3 to 4,000. It just depends, because like even last month when she said she'd already made like $600 on a couple of videos, she's basically letting us know she makes, like, on a live stream that has a good flow of people coming through in terms of views and watch time. You know, that's what that's telling us, right? um but I don't know for sure. It's hard to really guesstimate because no two channels are the same, and based on your subject matter, it can affect the amount of dollars that they're going to pay for that time. If you're talking about some bottom of the barrel shit, you're going to get some bottom of the barrel CPM. If it's on a higher level, it will get paid higher. So that's it. That's it, and that's all. So that's why I really didn't want to get too much into depth on that topic. You know, yeah. So Bentley is caged up all day. Isn't that sad? Yes, that is awful. Okay. I'm probably gonna put some different artwork there. I hadn't really that, you know, I hadn't done a whole lot of work over there. Um, but you see, that's my channel. So anyway, guys, this was fun. We'll get back over to those other two videos. I just think my time is gonna be limited today. Farah came to give me my warning. It's time to go eat. It's her birthday. So we're gonna go ahead and get Boo Boo some brunch, and let the day commence, because it's her special day, um, and such. Okay, guys. But yeah, we'll be back later. I'll let you guys say hi to Boo Boo and wish her happy birthday. And either on the late night tonight or over the weekend, we'll go over there. Hopefully, it'll stay posted because. But if they haven't taken it down yet, I guess it's fine. You know. But yeah, the part when we'll talk about it. So, and I'll make sure I'll have a community post. But yeah, if you want to make sure to catch when I go live, get the notification, everything, make sure to subscribe to OSIP and have your notification set. So when I go live, you will be notified. But I'll do a community post and everything. Okay. All right, guys. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys a little bit later. I hate to cut this short, but I got to. Mom tings are calling and it's time to go eat. So, you know, we got to feed the babies. Okay. All right, guys. I will see you guys later. Where's my outro? Where is my outro? Jasmine and her damn foolishness.
And my man, thank you to my man. And my man. And my man, thank you to my man. And my man.
I'm grateful. B coming on here saying
And my
that
man.
my
Thank
man.
you to my man.
Thank you to my man. Hey, we call him grateful.
And my man.
Thank you to my man. Y'all don't ever be grateful. Or y'all think that.
And my man.
My man. Thank you to my man. Hey, we call him grateful. B coming on here saying that my man. Thank you to my man.
So I was able to negotiate. Babe was literally like, his mouth was babe. Oh my god. Babe, I can't get out of this. Like, what is my man? What is going on?
And my man.
All these folks just blurred it out.
Like, what are they doing?
And my man. And my man. Thank you to my man. And my man. And my man. Thank you to my man.